The king who sought more than a kingdom long ago in the land of Kusha, there ruled a mighty king named Kaushika. He was a warrior of unmatched skill, proud, disciplined, and born into privilege. Under his rule, the kingdom prospered, and the people admired his courage. But deep inside, Kaushika felt a quiet hunger, a desire to achieve something greater than worldly power. He didn't yet know that destiny had already begun pulling him toward a path far beyond kingship. One day, Kaushika set out with his army for a long expedition. After many days of travel, the troops were tired and hungry. They came across the peaceful hermitage of the great sage Vashishta. Vashishta welcomed the king with respect and hospitality. Kaushika bowed slightly and said, "Rishi, my men are weary. We ask only for simple food." Vashishta smiled and said, "You shall have more than enough." He then called out to his celestial cow, Nandini, the divine daughter of Kamadhenu. To Kaushika's astonishment, Nandini created a feast for the entire army. Fresh fruits, grains, sweet dishes, milk, all emerging effortlessly as if nature itself obeyed her. The king's eyes widened. This was no ordinary blessing. This was power beyond kings and kingdoms. Kaushika asked, politely at first, "Rishi, such a cow should serve the kingdom. Give her to me." Vashishta calmly replied, "Divine gifts cannot be given where ego rules. Nandini belongs to Dharma, not to kingship." Kaushika's pride flared. He ordered his soldiers to seize the cow. But Nandini let out a powerful call, and celestial warriors, shining, radiant beings, emerged to defend her. Kaushika's entire army was defeated. He himself fell to the ground, struck by the force of their divine energy. Humiliation burned through him. He stared at Vashishta, calm, unmoved, radiant like a mountain of light. In that moment, Kaushika realized this sage's power is greater than my kingdom, greater than my strength, greater than my pride. And from the ashes of his humiliation, a fierce resolve was born. Standing before Vashishta, Kaushika declared, "From this moment, I will not rest. I will perform tapas until I gain the power you possess. I will become a Brahmarshi." Vashishta simply smiled because he understood what such a journey required. With this vow, Kaushika renounced his throne, his comforts, his identity as a king. He walked into the deep forests where silence became his only companion. Kaushika stood still under the scorching sun. He meditated under snowstorms. He lived without food and sleep. Years passed. His tapas shook the heavens. The gods appeared and granted him the title Rajarsi, the royal sage. But Kaushika wanted more. He wanted what Vashishta had, the calmness that comes from ego-less purity. He knew he hadn't reached it yet. Indra, king of heaven, grew fearful. Kaushika's power is rising too fast, he thought. To break his tapas, Indra sent the beautiful Apsara Menaka. Her arrival was gentle, a soft breeze, a fragrance of flowers, the sound of anklets. Kaushika opened his eyes and desire awakened. He fell in love with Menaka. They lived together for years. They had a daughter, Shakuntala. But one day, Kaushika realized the truth. Menaka had not come for love. She was sent to distract him. He felt betrayed. He felt shame. He felt the weakness inside him. He left Menaka and returned to the forest, this time with deeper determination and deeper pain. Kaushika meditated again. Indra tried again, this time sending Apsara Rambha, but Kaushika saw through the illusion. In a moment of rage, he cursed Rambha to turn into stone. The moment the curse left his lips, Kaushika felt a deep shock. I am still ruled by anger, he realized. How can I be a Brahmarshi when I cannot conquer myself? This realization broke him. He began a tapas not to gain power, but to burn away anger itself. Around this time, a king named Trishinku approached him. The king wanted to ascend to heaven with his physical body. Refused the request. Kaushika saw an opportunity to surpass Vashishta. He performed a yajna of immense power. He lifted Trishinku toward heaven through his rituals, but the gods rejected the king, pushing him down. In anger and pride, Kaushika created an entire new heaven just for Trishinku, a parallel universe hanging in the sky. This achievement was enormous, but Kaushika knew this was not enlightenment. This was ego. He understood he was still far from becoming a Brahmarshi. Kaushika again returned to meditation. This tapas was different. He accepted hunger. He accepted humiliation. He accepted heat and cold. He accepted any disturbance without reaction. Demons attacked, he stayed calm. Storms broke trees, he didn't move. Gods tested him, he didn't respond. Slowly, his ego dissolved. His pride melted. His anger vanished. His desires disappeared. Like a river merging into the ocean, Kaushika's identity disappeared into pure consciousness. He was no longer a king or a warrior or a seeker. He became only a vessel of pure awareness. After thousands of years of tapas, Kaushika finally reached Vashishta. Vashishta saw him calm, radiant, humble, with the glow of inner purity. The sage smiled and said, "Kaushika, your journey is complete. Your fire has purified you. Your ego has vanished. You are now a Brahmarshi." And he gave him the name Vishwamitra, the friend of the universe. Vishwamitra bowed deeply, not out of pride, but out of gratitude. He became one of the greatest sages in history.